Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. For those who follow me, my name is Leo. We were having a topic discussion at work today about LED drivers, LED light fixtures, the 2x4 lay-ins shorting out after or going bad after 6 months or 7 months of use. Yeah, and then they're constantly replacing them every 6 to 7 months. So the example I'm going to give you is like, let's say that we replace this light right here right now, today, because we're replacing a bad one that's been in place for like 6 months. So let's say we replace it now. 6 months from now, we'll return back and replace it again. So I already figured out the issue, right? So what was happening is, let's say that we replaced it right now, and then 6 months from now, the one next to it would go out, right? So we would have to replace that one, and then about 7-8 months down the road, this one would go bad. So there was different scenarios, right? Anywhere from 3 to 6 months. Employees were blaming it on the light fixture or bad QC at the factory and all that, but I kind of figured it out on my own. No one had an answer for it, but I need you guys to tell me if you've heard about it or if you dealt with it before, and leave your comments. I need to see some feedback before I tell you how I figured out how to fix the issue. So Sometimes I go to the lights, like let's say this light back here, or a driver, like for like little small LEDs, or depending on what kind of, like a rope light, have those drivers that you hook to it, right? And a lot of times I would find the neutral shorted out. The neutral would short out. So this is what it would look like. Okay, a shorted neutral. All right. All right, that would be one of the causes. A lot of times I would show up to check the light fixtures, these or the drivers, depending on what type of lights were up there. The long skinny ones that were like 4 or 8 foot would be an LED strip in it, or just an LED strip in certain where you have to run a little low voltage wire to an LED driver, right? A lot of times I would find this, and then you would just cut it. You just cut it, do a repair, cut it, restrip it, do a repair, and the light would work. So it would work a couple days, and then the driver itself would burn out. Okay, so this is something I learned a long time ago when I first went to a company, and no one taught it to me, and no one had an answer for it, right? Because I'm pretty sure you guys don't understand the shorting out of the neutral. The neutral is carrying a load carrying neutral, right? So the LEDs, even though they're low amp draw, but you touch that neutral and it's hot. So I'm not an expert, I don't know too much about LED lights. All I know is that plug and play, right? So these things that I've learned on my own and have tried to teach others, the others that I tried to teach to, they didn't take it into consideration, right? So we were having a discussion today at work about LEDs. What would cause, like, let's say in a school, right? Let's say we're in a school, and in the school is usually all the lights is one circuit, right? Let's say that all the lights are 120 or 277 volt, but it's like a quarter of an amp or whatever, right, per fixture, 0.5 or whatever. So you could put like 100 of these LEDs, or let's say let's say about 40 LEDs on a 120 volt circuit. And let's say this room right here, this classroom right here had 8 to 10, let's see, around 8, and all 8 went bad. And then the next classroom, none went bad. And then the hallway itself, but it's all in the same circuit, the hallway itself, every other one went bad. And then you replaced every other one, and then every other one that was good already went bad. So now you're having to come back. So it was an occurring occurrence. You were having to come back and install new LED fixtures or drivers or whatever it is that's causing the issue, right? So a long time ago, I figured out the issue of how to fix it, but no one will ever show you how to repair this issue. It's a simple fix. Especially on a new install, especially if you're recommending, hey, this is a new install, brand new job site. Let's do this instead of doing this. All because I took it upon myself to say, you know what, it's got to be something from here to here. So if I explain it to you or I give you the answer now, I won't receive any feedback. So for you guys that are going to watch this video, I need some feedback. What do you think? If you had this issue, what did you use to solve it? Are you still having this issue? What is it? How long does it take for your light to go bad before you're having to change it again? I'm going to say anywhere from 3 to 6 months, and then you're having to change it. So this light fixture right here is brand new. I just bought it. I took it out of a box. But a lot of the ones we were replacing were just like this one. So again, a lot of them that I went to replace like this had a shorted out neutral, burnt neutral, right? So this neutral is hot. Even on this little LED, I'm not sure how much the amp draw is drawing, right? I have to investigate, but I know it's not a lot because you can hook up a lot of them together. So anyways, I figured it out. I made the changes just out of the blue because I was tired of going back and fixing light fixtures, and tired of going back for the neutral being shorted out. So I know the problem. I know how to solve it, but I need you guys' feedback. Let me have some feedback, and then as soon as I get a feedback from you guys, I'll let you guys know what I did to fix it. A simple fix. You guys just need to take the step and try to do it, because now I apply what I did on my own, trying to troubleshooting this thing on my own, when I told the employees how to do it, but they didn't want to listen, right? That was when I was on the job site as a helper, right, helping, and I said, hey, do it like this, but now they're stuck in their old ways. No, we've done it like this forever. Yes, but it's LED now. It's not like 30 years down or 20 years down ago. We're evolving. Lights are evolving. Neutrals are getting hot. So so we know that it's not a hot issue, a power issue, because the breaker doesn't trip, right? So it's not a short. It's not a power issue. Breakers are good. What else could it be? So leave your comments, guys, and then I'll see how many comments I get and how many views I get, and then I'll post another video and let you know how to fix these issues if you're having them. Because for you to be going back on warranty, and still going back over a year or two, replacing pallets of light fixtures because you don't know what's wrong with it, you should have took the advice that I had given them, right? So again, people are stuck in with their own ways. They don't feel like taking the ideas of newcomers. So now I apply what I learned on my own into the electrical, and I do it to every job I run. So guys, let me see that feedback. I would very much appreciate that feedback. Thank you very much.